Okay, it says I'm live. It says I'm live. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the evil business. Let's see, I have this one here and this one here. So let's do like this one and this one. And there we go. That's good enough. You can be like that. Hey Rob, how's it going? Hey Around the Block. Hey Nasal Penny. Hey Rob with all those bouquets. Sue Gummin, how's it going? Well, you know, I am. Aloha. Thank you. You know, I think I'm going to just, because I'm, you know, I don't know, I feel like it's an easy thing for me to do. I'm going to go over to do the gaming thing. So I'm going to move this thing over to here, over to there. And there we go. So I can see you guys chatting and I can kind of see what I'm doing. And then I can actually see what I'm doing over here. You know, I haven't played the games today, I don't think. Yes, good. Okay. I'm trying to remember to not do that on, you know, Saturday mornings so that, you know, I can have these for you guys to play. Well, tell Shadow Aloha back as well. Hey, James, how's it going? And, I'm not sure about that just now. This is going to be what? Maybe that one is churn. I don't know. I'm going to try that. You know, I guess I could do some Minesweep. Oops. I hadn't thought about that. Let me finish these daily games, and then, yeah, I can do that. Okay, so what did I get out of churn? Anything? Not really. I guess the and at the end is, you know, okay, yippee-yi-yay. Piano, is that what that one is? Okay, yeah, we got that. Okay. One could be silky. What do you know? And synod. They like that word a lot in these games. And verve. Okay, and it is vaulted. Good. And okay, let me check this out from Javon. Well, thanks for dropping by, Javon, and have a good time with your grandmother. Tell her I said hey. I don't even know her, but say hey anyway. Well, okay, man, around the block. Just make sure you stay safe, my friend, yeah? Okay, is that one going to be known? That other one's going to be what? Ember? What do you know? Okay. And now I'm going to say this one is going to be known. Yay. Okay. extreme. There'll probably be some, sure, as far as the tapping, yeah. So that one is rainy. Could that one be 8, maybe? Okay. That could be femur, maybe. Let me look at how this one's going to be ugly, isn't it? All right. And token. And I'm not sure about some of those. I think that one is going to be femur. Okay. That one's going to be mason. And one of these is going to be what? Drill. And so, fable. Yay, we win. All right. So let's go from extreme. We'll go down to the classic. See, I like to get easier as I go, you know. I think that one is count, right? I mean, what else can it be? Oh man, what is that one over there? Could be cling. So it comes to mind. I'm gonna say entry is that one. Hey, Kate Manda, how are you today? Inter. Nope. Oh, it could just be inter, I guess, yeah. And guys, maybe? Or it could be. I'm going to say cling. Okay, it is. And it's going to be guys. Okay. And back. Oops. Okay. And stash. And navel. What do you know? Okay. I think I missed a couple of comments here. Let me catch up. Hey, Benjamin Cole Guy, how's it going? I'm glad you liked it, Amanda. My week's been okay. I mean, I haven't been as productive as I should be, so as you guys clearly know, because I haven't really been putting anything out, but, you know, mind test videos, so I know that sucks, but I am hoping to improve on that. But I did get a bunch of stuff done around the house, so, yeah, that's a good thing. And I'm still a couple of weeks away from, what am I doing next year? I guess we did extreme, we just did classic, let's do sequence. Well, in a couple of weeks I'll be able to do planting of seeds. So I have the tarps down for the occultation, so what do I want here? Inert, I guess, is what it's got to be. Okay. I don't see what that is. I still don't see what that is. Aging. Here we go. Hardy. Vault. And Teary. Teary, okay. And Ruger, I suppose. And MC. And Extol. Look, we'll have used everything but Q and Z in this one. Anyway, that's all right. I could even do, you know, Vixen and Squiz, and you know, why not, right? Let's just do it, yeah, shall we? Vixen and Squiz. And I still have 9 guesses. Okay, so that's wrist. And that one is given. And let's see, that one is worry. What is that one there? Lucid. Porch. Gloss. Oops. What's that there? It's going to be there, isn't it? And that one is Blaze. Oops. What do you know? Okay. What was I going to do? I was going to do... Oh, all right. We're going to leave this alone for a bit. I can come back maybe later. And yeah, I think I need to move myself a bit over. No, not that one, dude. What are you doing? Jink, jink. There, this one. There we go. And I can move myself this way like that. All right. Fiddly, fiddly. Okay, I want to get rid of this window. Let me get the other one up first. This will be easier for me to switch to. And let me go, where is it? There we go. Okay, and hang on a second. I'm going to put it over here. And I'm going to say here. And I'm going to see if it's shown up. There we go. There we go. Okay, the bad news is it's not in dark mode, so I hope that's okay for those of you. You know, I mean, I don't know. I hope it's okay. Let me know in the comments if it's horrible, and then I'll go back to something else. All right, but let's see what we get here, shall we? Wow. And all right, we know that's a bomb. We know this one is fine to clear out. This one is fine to clear out. I don't know much about that yet. Well, we know this here, right? 1, 2, 3. That's all 4 of those for that 4. This one, and like this, and like this, and okay. I'm glad things came down around the block good. Let me know if anybody, you know, if it does, you know, if it's making it not good for somebody, man, you know. It's important to me that this is a groovy scene, you know. All right. I thought we were going to get stuck there for a minute. All right, those are just like that. All right, one of those, so it can't be this one here. But also it has to be one of these, one or the other, so it can't be these 3. Doink. So it's got to be that one there. Okay, and this corner one. And this one here. And that clears that guy. Let's go back over here now. Oh, let's just take these like that. Right? Yeah, that one's like that. Okay. Okay, this 4 here has 1, 2, 3, and then that like that. That means this one's 1, 2, 3, and this one's like that. That takes care of this guy's 2s. That takes care of that guy's 1, which means that's like that and clears that. And over here now. All right, well, this one can't be 1. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Hong Kong. I'm glad. Let's see, where am I at now? Oh, this one here. I don't know for sure enough yet here, do I? Okay, let's go up here, see what I can get. 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that means this can't be 1. All right. Okay, it has to be one in here. Wait, nope. This one's done, so that's like that. So there we go. That has to be like that, which means like this. Like this. Da, 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 da. Void King. I don't know Void King. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Married to his daughter. All right. This one can't be one, right? Because if one of these is, that's one of the two for this one. That's the other two, so it means this one can't be. Oh, wait. This one's cleared out. What am I doing? All right. So then this is like that. There's not too many things to stretch out over those. That seems. All right, let's go over here. One of those that'll take us to these can't be. All right. That means this here, right? Yay for Bill. And like that. This one's like that, and like that, so like that. This one's like that. It's this one, so not that one. Goes like that, and like that. And yay. Oh, well, the evil timer. Okay, so I do two timers. One timer goes every 20 minutes because I need to take a break because of my back don't work. And then the other timer is just to let people know how long there is left in the whole, live stream as a whole. So we call it the evil timer because, well, largely because, Rob called it that, and so I just put that as the label, so. Dating in 2025, that's hilarious. And, I'm just going to switch to this for a bit because the clock's going to be winding down here in a sec. And, yeah, I don't know, I think when I come back I'll play some more Minesweep, or K-Mine, I guess is what they call it. But yeah, we all know what it is. Rob's greatest legacy. I don't know if it's your greatest legacy, but it's certainly part of it. Let's see. What else will I do tonight? Tapping. Somebody's already asked for tapping. And I guess that's it, right? So I have tapping. So I'll do tapping after I do one more game of. I'll do a couple of more games of the K-Mines thing. And then, well, it depends on how fast they go. If they go fast like the last one did, I might play 2 or 3. But if I get stuck and I have to go or scratch my head for a long time, then, then I'll just cut it off early and cry uncle and come do some tapping and the like. I got tapping. I got the beard brush, and I have the chunk of wood. Yeah, that's what I'll start with when I do that mess. And oh, thanks, Around the Block. I think it's kind of cool too. I mean, well, obviously that's why I'm doing it, right? I mean, there are times it gets to be not so ASMR-ish. Just because I get rambunctious, depending on what the topic of conversation is. But, mostly we try to keep it, low-key. I think we do a pretty good job. I mean, we're not a giant group, but, we're a good group. And maybe we'll grow, right? I mean, that's the hopeful thing. Thanks, Kate, man. You're going to make me blush. Okay, we're getting down into the last few seconds before the first break. Do a countdown for the break, right? Okie doke, there we go. It's going to be break time for me. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so I said I was going to do some more of this K-mines, I guess. Yes, that's what they call it up here at the top. Does that show up in the thing? Not really. Wonder why not. Yeah, interesting. So quit fiddling around with the interface bell and just play the game. Oh, you know, here, let me, just for why not. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. And then if it's a pain, then I'll abandon it, because a lot of times I get stuck on the big one. Oops, you know what I need to do? Give me a quick sec. Let's shrink this a bit. And let me do this. And now see if I can get you up there like that. And make sure I stay kind of over here. Oh, you can see that green screen has a flaw. It's not quite right. Or is that one of the microphones? I guess it's one of the microphones, maybe. Anyway, you should be able to see now. Okay. Oops, this one too. There we go. Hopefully you can still read that. That's out of the way more or less. Okay. Yippee-yi-yay. All right, here we go. We're off and running. Okay, so there's one there, so there's not there. That didn't get me much, did it? Because yippee-yi, so there's one there. That means there's just one among these three. Okay, I have one here. That's not really helping me much at all. All right, see there, I don't have enough information to really make a good egg, so we just got to go to another corner. Let's try that. Hey, we know that this and this. So let's clear that one. We know that. And we know this and this. So that gives this one 3. And now I'm back to that. Let's go down over here then. All right, that and that. So we know that's not one. Okay, we know this and this. Wait a minute. So we know these 2. So we know that one for certain. We don't know anything about these. Oh, that's great. All right, let's go over to this corner here. Okay. Oh, no. All right. Yeah, let's just make a new game. I'll try one more of these. And if it also turns into a disaster, I'll switch to medium again, just because. Sometimes the hearts you just run into where there's no logical way of picking which one it is. So you just kind of have to go, well, it could be this one or it could be that one. It's like, well, okay, I guess, it's just part of the game, but it does get frustrating. And this can get cleared there. That clears this guy. That clears that. Okay, that's done there. That means this. Nothing's for sure out of that. Let's come around this way. Alright, so I know these 3 are not. What do you know? That opened up quite a bit, didn't it? And so this one, okay, that's safe enough. And this one, which means that like that. And that means this like that and like that. That means that and that. But that means that. I don't know about that back there, but yeah, that's one. Those are both, but I don't know. I need 2 out of those 3. Yikes, okay. Oh, here, I can take this 2 out, and I can take that 1 out. There, and 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, that's all good. Right, like that. Oopsie daisy, hang on. 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That has to be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, that works for this guy too. So let's come down and get this before I forget what I'm doing over here. And, right, that's that one. That's this one. That takes care of that. This like that, like that. That one gives me that. And those. This one is that, so that, that, and that. And so this is ding, ding, ding over here. All right. And that, and then that, that. Okay, this is here like this. This goes here like this. All right. And right? Yeah, right, okay. And like that. Right. This one gives me that. Like this. One, two, three, four, but that takes care of this. Hey, what do you know? That like that. All right, here's one, two. That makes that one four, which gives this one like that. All right, that gives me that and that. That's like that. Which means that's not. Which means that's not. There we go. That was a nice little opening, wasn't it? And that takes care of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives that one 2. That gives this one 1. Is that like that? Let's see, this and this. And that gives that one there. Alright, that's like that. Oh no. Okay, wait, here we go. Okay. Oh no, we're getting close to the end here. That's for this one here. Right. And 3, but that takes care of that. That takes care of that. All right. Right, because of that there, okay. This goes like that, but then that's like that. That's okay for that. That's okay for that. And that like that. That's for that. That does that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for that. Just this last little bit here, I guess, right? And like that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to get into, right? One. That takes care of that one. Takes care of that one. Hey, what do you know? Yippee-yi-yay. I think that was a good and fun thing. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and say remember that. Yay for me. You know, on that note, I'm going to do one more, but I'm going to do one more of just medium. And then we'll go to, because what time is it? Yeah. That was, you know, half the time here, so then I can at least get a start on doing some of the tapping and the like. And this goes like that. This 2 tells me that one, so that gives us that. Let's come down here. Since that one, that means not that. But since that and that, we know this. Okay, now they got the 3s here. All right. So that means not one there. Oh wait, this one's. Didn't notice that before. Yippee-yi-yay. That helps guy. And like that, right? Yeah, right. And all right here. There we go, like that. Like this. Oh no. All right, let's go see what we get over here. This is going to be one of those 50-50 things, I think. But let's see. That, so it can't be that one. It has to be one of these, so it can't be any of these three. Nor can it be these three. Okay, now, how many do I have left? I have 7. All right. I have to have 1 in here. Let's go up to here. Maybe there's... Okay, this 3 is done. There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Now I only need 1 in here. Dart, 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 dart. And 1 in there. I have now, I still need 7. Holy mackerel. All right, let's just start here. If I put 1 there, then that's not 1. And that has to be 1. Actually, these do. Because of this, right? Right, so if that's 1, then that has to, actually all 3 of these have to be. All right. But that can't work because if all 3 of those are, it makes this one have to be a 4, so that's not 1. Which means that is there, but that means like this, like that. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's fine. Now you got that. Yippee-yi-yay. All right. All right, over here we can get this one there. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, what am I doing? That was fine the whole time. And that's fine. Yippee-yi-yay. What do you know? I was screwing with my own head, man. All right, that's enough of that for the moment. I'll just leave that there. We can come back to it possibly. Let me go back to here like this. Let me grab this thing here and move it over here like this. There we go. And I said we were going to do some tapping first, yeah? So, you know, let's just go straight to the good old chunk of wood. How about that? That's one of my favorite objects for doing the tapping. As usual, I will begin by using the pads of my fingers, and then I will go to my fingernails after a while. While I'm tapping over there, I will do a mixture of soft speaking and whispering over here. Just doing some tapping over there and some whispering over here. Some tapping over there and some whispering over here. Some tapping over here and some whispering over here. I did that backwards, didn't I? Some tapping over there and some whispering over here. Some tapping over there and some whispering over here. Now I'll switch ears. Can you guys hear that in the background? I just poured some more water into my water filter. It's, you know, those ones usually people keep in the fridge. I don't keep it in the fridge. I just keep it on my countertop. But it needed more water in it, so I put water in it just now, and now it's dripping over there. Now I can hear it over here. So we're gonna have some water dripping inadvertently, not planned by me, but hopefully it's an extra bonus for you. Okay. Back to the good old chunk of wood. So, let's see. I think I'll go ahead and move to using my nails now for a little while anyway. Okay. So I would be tapping over there and whispering over here. Tapping over there and whispering over here. Tapping over there, but whispering over here. So, MSC, do you mean my left mic or the one that's on my right but your left? Because they should be the same. I mean, they're angled differently, so maybe I'm just not being accurate in where I'm, getting close to the diaphragm. But on the meters, they're pretty close. This one's showing it a little bit more like on the noise floor. Oh, so my left. Oh, is it? Maybe it is metering just a bit low. I wonder why. Because, I haven't changed the gain knob since recording Mind Test, so I haven't done any music this week, so, well, hang on. Put the good old chunk of wood away. Let me see what I can manage to do about maybe making it be better. Can we do something about it? No, that seems fine there like that. And now the only knob that's on there wouldn't be just that small of a difference, so I don't think it would be that. But oopsie daisy. Okay, how's that now? Now have I aired on the other side now? Okay, how does that seem now? Now I feel like maybe I've overcompensated. Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to be maybe more, I don't know, aware of it. So, anyway, back to the whole thing then, shall we? We've got several minutes, so, okay. So, okay. Well, maybe it's because I was not whispering at a good angle to it. That could be a lot to do with it. And how is this one? I think that's roughly about the same volume and same distance, so I don't know. How does it seem? Okay, then we will go with that. And I will tap over there while I whisper over here. And I will tap over there. And I will whisper over here, and I will tap over there, and I will whisper over here, and I will tap over here, and I will whisper over here, I will tap over there, and I will whisper over here. Oh man, MSC. Oh, what did I miss? Oh yeah, it's you barely. I don't even think you've missed half of it. You missed an hour of it, not even quite an hour of it. Yeah. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I was tapping and whispering. That's what I was doing. Oopsie daisy. Let's not bump into things, Bill. Got just a few minutes left now. Okay. Now I'm tapping over there, and I'm whispering over here. Well, that's good to that it's not causing you any disturbance, Kate Amanda. Thanks, Helium Simulation. Okay, back to the task at hand. Do some tapping over there. And some whispering over here. Some tapping over there. Some whispering over here. Some tapping over there. Some whispering over here. Favorite pizza? You know, I'm pretty basic, really. Pepperoni and mushrooms is kind of my basic thing. Although anything, pepperoni and salami and whatever, I'm fine with any of that. I'm even fine with like shrimp and pineapple and I don't know. I can't eat cilantro because I'm one of those people that cilantro tastes like soap. But other than that, pretty much anything is fine for me. Well, also, I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to super hot, spicy stuff, like, on the, what do they call the Scoville scale or something like that, how spicy things are. I'm a total wimp when it comes to that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna switch around over here now. And as far as where to get it, I don't know. When I lived in San Francisco, I just went to whichever place was either on my way when I was coming home or there was a place, I can't think of its name, but it was around the corner and halfway up the block. So it was like really easy to get to. Like in just a few minutes, But since I moved back into the family home here on the East Bay, I don't know. Because I've eaten pizza, but it's always because somebody else has ordered it and they said, hey, Uncle Bill, would you like some pizza? And I go, yeah, sure. Same answer for Bill's Space. That's good when I'm messy. Okay, we're getting down to just a few seconds here. So I'll put down that chunk of wood here right there. I'll probably do some more tapping, maybe some more with the chunk of wood. Maybe I'll move to the beard brush. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I don't know. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I'll be back, you guys, in just a little bit. Okay, so I'm back now, and well, we got up to over 25 people there for a second. Yay. The growing crowd. You know, before I lost the other channel, we were actually getting a pretty decent sized crowd over there, pretty rarely. Oh well, yeah, another byproduct of. Well, anyway, let's not dwell on the crap. What was I doing? Oh, you know, I was gonna do. You know, I'm gonna go back. I want to play some. I lied. I'm gonna go back and play some K-Mines for a little bit, and then I'll come back and do some more triggers. Now it's gonna go not bright, or it's gonna go into bright mode, not dark mode now. So over here, somebody else just said something. Well, thank you, Alien Simulation. I'm glad you feel that way. Okay, anyway, what am I doing? I'm going to switch over to here. And there we go. And yeah, okay, let's do a new game. You know, let's try another hard one. We'll see how well it goes. And if it sucks, then, you know, I'll abort it. But we'll give it a shot. Why not? All right, well, not that one. And okay, it's not this one, not there. That one, not here, not there. So one of those two, so not that one. One of those two, so not these three. Here we go. We can get this one here and that one there. That's fine. And that goes like that. So oh, yikes. I think we're going to have to wait till we can come around to get that one. 1, 2, we can do that, which means that gives us that one. Hey, what do you know? There like that. There like that. Hey, what do you know? Right? 1, 2, yep, okay. Come on, there we go. Any more comments here? Yeah, you know, well, I'm glad you, Night Harvester, I think, you know, I'm glad you did find it. You know, it seems like a few people have kind of had similar experience to your own. And I'm glad that people are at least finding me. It's a frustrating thing, so I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not even sure how it will be resolved, to be honest, and if it can be, but I'm hoping that, you know, somehow it will be in the future. Who knows? It's going to take some sort of, I don't know, miracle, I think. Okay, wait a minute. This is 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That covers that guy, and that one there. That does that one, which means that's like that too, right? All right. So now this goes like that. Okay, that one's like that. Yep, that goes like that. And more comments, looks like. You know, I hadn't thought about trying to play those kind of retro games. Excuse me. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I mean, as it stands now, I kind of have a a bit of a full plate on, stuff to do. I just have to, basically get off my butt and do it as opposed to just thinking about it all the time. I can go like that. Well, it's got to be one of those two, so that means it's not that one. Well, that didn't do me a whole lot of good. Well, we can do the same thing. Oh, wait, here we get this like this. And get that like that, okay. 1, 2, 3, yep. And that does that. And that's that one, so that. And that's like that, so that. 2 like that. Okay, we can take that there. We can take this here. That's that. So that's that. That's that. And that's like that. Those are all cleared up. Let's go get this stuff at the top if we can. So that's 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay. What can we get here? 1, 2, 3 like that. This one too. Alright. One of these, so not that one. One of those, so not these 3. Or these 3. Okay. Did that get me? Okay. Well, hey Taylor, how's it going? Glad you could come by. Okay. It's not one, so 2 among these. Right? Because of this one, I can only have 2 among those 3, but this one needs a 3, so that means this one has to be 1. Right? What does that do for me over here? Nothing really. Except for he needs 2 among these 4. That doesn't do much because I need. Nope. Like a breakout game? Oh, I think I know which one you mean, maybe. I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head, but I think I know what you mean. See, now I'm stuck here. I don't have a good way of deducing any of this nonsense. Oh, wait, here I can do this, because this is 2. There has to be 1 in here because of this 4, but that satisfies this 3, so that means these 2 can't be, which means for this 2, that means that one has to be. Okay. That helped us out quite a bit, didn't it? Yes, it did. And this is like that, so. No, this one's not. That didn't help me as much as I'd hoped. Well, I know that has to be 1, right? Because there's only 1 in there because of that. Hey, what do you know? That means 1 in here because of that 4. That's that there. That means that's not, which means this is. Which means that is, right? That means these go like that. This doesn't. This is 1 there, so that's not. So that's a 3. So those go like that, which means this. Which means this. That means that's done there. It means that's like that. And 2. See how many there are. Zowie. Oh, what time is it getting to be? Okay, good. I just realized it. Staring into this for a minute or so, haven't I? Alright, so wait, this 2 has 1 there, so it needs 1 in these 3, but those 3 also overlap with that 1, which means none of those 3. Right? Okay. Oh, wait a second. This one only has this one left, so there we go. That says that. Now this is 3 like that. Like that. There's only 1 among those, so that gives that 2, so it means this one is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that takes care of this and this. That means this is like this. And yikes. Okay, so there's only 1 here. But only, alright. Oh, hang on a second. This one has this here, which is that one there. So among these 3, it can only have 2, but this one can only have 1 here because of this. So this 1 and that 1, that means this one has to be like that. 1, 2, 8, yikes. How many do I have left? There's 5 of them. Alright, can we do a thing about that? Because these could both be, and there's no way, because I can only have 1 of them here, but there's no reason that both of those could be or couldn't be. You know what I mean? I don't think I can count it down with that limitation. Let's see what happens if I do that. That's not... That doesn't get us, that's not going to give us any kind of chain reaction anyway. What about over here? Can I get anything? No, because it's the same thing. Well, here we go. Let's just say it's not that one. Okay, well, there you go. All right, now what? How many do I have left? 4 left. Well, that's not. If that's 1, then those are not. Actually, hang on. No, this one could be. It would have to be. All right, and that's not, which means that one has to be. And that leaves 2 more. Yeah, that could be the case, but I'm thinking, so could this. Right, that's that, which means that's not. That is, which means that's not. Which means that one could be or maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Well, what are we going to do? Let's say this one. What do you know? Getting lucky, Bill. Then it's like this. Zowie. How many do I have left? I have 2 left. So there's 1 in these 2, and then there's 1 in these 2. What are you going to do? Oh, wait a minute. I would enjoy some strategy games from Paradox. Maybe I don't know those. The name of that game you played last week that was like a breakout game. Oh, that had the clues. Oh, I know which one you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, you know, why don't we take a look at that one when I get back from the next break? Yeah, it's I think it's, I can't remember what it's called. I think I have it bookmarked though, and I'll recognize it from the site. It wouldn't take long to find it. So yeah, that's a good idea. Although I don't remember if it remembers. I think we may have to start over. I don't know. We'll find out. Because it's an old sort of game, but that they ported into this, be able to play it on the web thing. So, which I like. Cause, word salad. No. I mean, I'm guilty of word salad a lot, but no, it's called like Trace or something like that. Or is that a different game? Oh, I can't remember. We'll see it when we get there. Anyway, let's put us out of our misery. Which one is it going to be? How about? Nope. So close. So close. All right. Well, here, let me switch back over to here. And because we're getting down to the last little bit of time here for the next break, not for the whole thing. We just have a whole hour left. Or thereabouts, right? See, it's amazing how far off the timers get just from, not being entirely synced up. I suppose there's probably a way I could just rig them so that it just cascaded, you know what I mean? So that, because I know there's a way of it setting the clocks to trigger commands that you could. Yeah, somebody just said it's called Trace, yeah. Crackle, crackle, crackle goes my back. Oh, and if anybody's curious about the garden front, I'm still getting, stuff is getting trampled on a little bit, which I'm a little annoyed at, but I don't know what to do. Plant more plants that deers don't like. It's like there's plenty of other stuff over there. Actually, one of my neighbors is really into the whole deer thing, and she actually feeds them, so they should go over there. I should probably try to think of some other stuff to plant that they would like that's over kind of away from where I don't want them to be, That's probably the solution. Okay, we're coming down. It's going to be another couple of minutes, and then I'll see you guys. Okay, bye-bye. Let's go back to here first. And you know what I'm going to do? Let me, I don't want that there for the moment. What do I want? I want this. There we go. Let me look at this. And here, there it is. Okay, let's go, because that should be fine now. And hang on. Hang on, where is it at? There we go, this one. I want it to be There we go. There we go. Come on. Play the game. Let's get going. Holy mackerel. Bold rabbits. Man, I don't think we get rabbits. Well, there are rabbits that live around here, but I haven't really seen them around here. You know, our house specifically. Okay, I see. I don't think I can resume the game. See, it doesn't. I think maybe they want you to. New game. Let me see what happens. Nope. Okay. Yeah, new game. Not that I have a whole lot of options. Okay. Oh, you know what I should do? Hang on. Let me see something really quick. I think what I want to do is do this. I think, okay, let me see if it stays like that, and then let me go see what this thing is saying. I'm going to see if I can get it so that okay, why is this one not? Where is that? There we go. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, Zowie, let's see. Here we go. So now, if I go back over here, I think you guys should be able to hear game sounds. Or not, I don't know. Maybe not. You know, I don't, as far as saving progress, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, because it's not playing on my machine. It's playing on some sort of server setup that they have. You know, it's just feeding me the stuff. Anyway, so yeah, let's do the thing here. Let's back up. So here we are. Here's the room we're in. And yeah, right. So there's all kinds of weird stuff to look at. So go look at this. I kind of remember where we got that stuff, but kind of not. And there's a window. Yay. Nothing happens there, but we look down here. Okay, we need a 5. Well, we have a 5, I guess. Now we have this mess to look at. If we look down here, see some stuff going on here. Right, I don't know. Anyway, actually I did figure out how to do this. What was it? I did it to make it go like a star. So zing, zing, zing. I want this one to go zing, and that one to go like that. So let's do it like that. Yay. So now we can leave here, go over here. Come on. There we go. Heebie-jeebie. Hey, look what we got. We got scissors, or a scissor, right? And we know now we need we have a 16 on the end. And, oh, you know, here we can make notes. Empty slot, draw. We have a 5. What did it say? We had a 16 or something like that. Is that right? So we have to come figure that out now again. Yeah, it's the 16, right? Let's look at the note. Yeah, 5 is 16. Was that it? Do we see any other numbers yet? Okay, that's not working. Looks like we're missing a bulb or something. Okay. We got 16, okay. I guess we're done here for the moment. Alright, away we go. Now, that one, we have to do something else to get that one to open. I don't remember, a different pattern. We need a key to get that, alright. Let's look up here. That doesn't do me any good. What about this thing here? Okay, it's locked. Oh, clearly there's a pattern. Oh, wait a minute. We'll get to it in a second, but I noticed it earlier, so. And let's look over here. See, there's that thing. I don't know. It doesn't seem to do anything. I need another key. Alright. We need keys all over the place. I don't know who that guy is. Alright. What are we doing now? We're going to go this way. We're going to look here. And, key. I need some scissors. Huh. Yeah, here. I don't know. It's all. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Look at that. Hey. It's the other part of the scissors. Wait, look at that. Come on. There we go. Now we have actual scissors. Yay for us. Wait a minute. Wait, it's over here. Scissors. Cut that bitch up. There we go. Boink. Okay, now we got a key. Now, which one does it go to? I don't remember. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the other one. No, okay. It's not that one. Then, oops, nope. It's this one. I wonder if we're supposed to do it because the color kind of matches there. Okay, hey, what do you know? Well, two things. Let's go to our notes. And, oh, wait a minute. It says 0.35. I remember that's a kind of a pain in the ass. Rare. Man, I have horrible penmanship with this shit, don't I? Okay. And, alright. Oops. Alright. Hey, what do you know? That's those lights. We should go check those out. Oh, right, yeah. And there's a little X there. X marks the spot. Right, okay, good for us. What do we want to do first? Let's go do the lights first, then we'll do the X marks the spot thing. So it's light, dark, light, light, dark. Okay. Light, oops. Light, dark, light, light, dark. Okay. Hey, and it's an 8. Let's go into our notes. And, oops. Draw. Oop, wait. What happened? Oh, okay. What in the world? That was an 8, right? Okay. Okay. Holy mackerel. Right? Yeah. 8's in the second slot. Okay. Holy mackerel. What am I doing here? There are... No, there's 5 lights, so... See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go over here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Excuse me. Okay, now what was it? Oh, right. I'll show you this because I remember it down here. Right? You look in here and you go, oh, that's what we need the 4 digits for, except for, you'll notice there's no points anything. So clearly we need more information because that's not going to be the complete thing. I'm so locked in, yeah. That's funny. It's a good pun. And I get sucked into these things so easily. All right, let's go look at this thing here, because there it is. Okay, here we go. So we want to go, what was it? Green, turquoise, blue, red, purple. Let's do this. Okay. All right, now I want to go this way here, and we want to look at this thing here, and we want to look at that thing here. Wait, let's look at the, oh, no, I didn't. I guess they get saved. No, all right, hang on. Let's go this way. There we go. So, green, turquoise, blue, red, purple. Green, turquoise, blue, red, purple. Okay, I did it wrong. Because we have to start with turquoise somehow and get there. How did that work? So green, turquoise. Now I look at, so turquoise, blue, red, purple, green. Is that what I want to do? So turquoise, blue, red, purple, green. Here we go. What do you know? I don't know. Is this a very ASMR experience for you guys? Oh, here we go. See? There we go. So, I have to look at the notes now. So it's 5.8.3516. So 5 over 1 is 5. 8 over 2 is 4. 0.35 over 0.5, that's just 35 over 5, right? If you just move the decimals appropriately. So 35 over 5 is 7, right? So what was it? It was 5, 4, 7, 2, 5, 4, 7, 2. 5, 4, 7, 2. Okay, come on now. 5, 4, oops. 7, 2. Okay, Julian, I'll get to, there we go. Hey, what do you know? Got a light bulb. Okay. Oh, it's a light bulb. I need to go down here. And now we get another thing here. So now, oh, I remember this one. Okay, we gotta take a picture of it. Okay. But it's like red, green. I think it's red, green. I mean, we have to always start with the turquoise, really, don't you? So turquoise, purple, blue, green, red. Right? Is that what we're looking for? Yeah, let's go. So turquoise. Well, we'll see. So, oh, I keep doing that. I don't want to keep taking a picture of that. I want to go look at the other one. Not that one. That one. There we go. So I want to go turquoise, purple, blue, green, red, turquoise, purple, blue, green, red, turquoise, purple, blue, green, red. Nope. Like that. Hey, what do you know? like these klotzy games. I'm not very good at them, but all right. So do I want to come down and over, or do I want to go over and down? Does it looks more or less? I think. Let's go this way. I don't know. Do I really want to do this? I don't know if that was a useful thing to do or not, really. Actually, that was not so good, was it? Yeah, that's not so great. Because that doesn't give me as much as I was thinking, because I didn't do that very well, did I? Can I fix this at all this way? Come on, you. Come down like this. Go over like that. Hey, well, you know, it's going to work anyway. Zowie. Now we're out. Oops, where's the clock at? Okay, we're getting to about a minute. Okay, so here's the thing. While I go away for the next break, you guys can vote about, do we keep playing this, or do I do something else? Because I'll happily keep playing this. I get kind of sucked into these things pretty easily. It looks like it's a detail from Hieronymus Bosch or something. Spa, how's that? How's it going? Let's see, this is... Alright, here's a map, I guess, or something. I have to remember that about something. I guess we don't get to see it any better than that. And so we go this way. Let's look at this couch. Oh wait, there's something under the couch. Oh, there we go. It's time for me to take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. Let me get a little drink of water here. Okay, so nobody's decided what the thing is going to be? You know what? Well, then I'm going to go play the game unless somebody chimes in and says that they're sick and tired of it. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so okay, we picked up that star. I don't really know what this is about, except for that we got it. Is there anything over here? Okay, we got something there too. Oh, it's a battery. Okay. Yeah, I saw that caveman, but you know, I guess they're probably all asleep. Right on. Okay, what's this? I don't. Oh, all right. This is how we have to get out this way, but clearly we need. What is this? 5, 3, and 1. Interesting. Okay, I guess we have to back away from here. Go over to here. And what do we have here? Computer. Alright. Well, what do you know? So maybe I counted that thing wrong. Maybe it's supposed to be 6, 2, and 1. As opposed to 5, 3, and 1. What's this mess here? X's, U's, and O's. What's that under here? Oh man, what is all this? Okay, I don't know what any of this is. What do we have here? I guess I probably don't know what it is because, or can you guys hear the noise? I can't hear the noise. You know what? I wonder. You know what? Let's do something unusual. Okay, this is probably going to be silly. I think I might have tried this before and it was probably not the best idea. But let's go ahead and we're going to do this. So I'm going to do this thing here. And I'm going to do this here. I'm going to switch some stuff around here. I'm going to say that is this thing. Right. And then now I'm going to say this is. Now just what happened? What just happened? It just went away. I just had it and then it just went away. Huh. Come on, go away. Oh well, that's disappointing because I don't think I can hear it now. Oh, there I can now. All right. Now, can you guys hear it as well? Doesn't seem so. Okay. I think we can both hear it now. And I need to do one more thing. Changing the OBS line. Oh, I see what happens when I leave the focus of the window. That's what turns the sound off. I want to do audio. And I want to do a new one. We're going to say set. All right. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Okay. Now, you guys should be able to hear me both in this thing here, as well as in the mics. So I don't know whether that's any good for you guys or not, but there you go. But I think that way I can hear the games too. Right there. Oh, click, click, click. There we go. Actually, game noises are okay, aren't they? All right. So let's go back over to here. What's this about? Oopsie daisy. I might turn those down a bit, actually. Okay. I don't know. All right. See, I don't know any of this means yet. Now, what's this here? Okay, fish to wind to computer to planet to human to bird. All right. That's supposed to be motivating me in a direction. I'd do something with the fish first or something. I don't know what's this about. Password. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So I think I gotta do something about the fish. The fan. Is that what the wind is supposed to be? Is it about that fan or something? That's the door is locked, I guess. Alright. The password. Let's go look at this for a minute. I don't know. Okay, Taylor. I don't know what to put in. Does anybody have an idea? I'm not sure. Oh, I see. Okay. So I don't seem to have enough info at the moment. So what's this down here again? I don't know. Now, what was the thing over here? Yeah, this one looks 531. Okay. There's probably something I'm not thinking of that I should be, but hey, hang on. We got two little stars now. What are those for, I wonder? Robots. Okay. Interesting. I don't see what it does. Needs a battery. Probably needs more than one. What do you think? Alright, I guess I need to find another one. Where are we going to find a battery? What's this here? Hey. How do I get this thing off? Alright, I need something, I guess, to be able to get that. Alright. Hey, what's this? A star. What is that about? I mean, a heart. I mean, what did I say star for? Yikes, sorry. Pain, leg, and coughing here and all that. Well, see here, I got stuck about here last time too, didn't I? So if anybody has any ideas, feel free to chime in. Okay, well, there was a thing I remember was over here. There was this bit over here, right? How did this work? There was a thing you're supposed to do. There we go. Alright. We're supposed to make these go up and down. Right, there it is. So, this one's kind of down, up, kind of in the middle, the same, or are they? Hang on. I wonder. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what this is, man. I don't know what that is. All right. I just don't know. All right. There's got to be something in here or something doesn't there. I don't know, man. Oh, hey, I didn't look there before. Wow. Oh, right. I don't know why that amuses me, but there we go. Interesting. Okay. Nothing in that one. All right. I'm not sure what that's about, though. Let's go back. I don't know. Oops, the dogs are barking. Dogs is barking. I feel like I should be able to do something with this. I don't really have anything to. Oh, where was that? It's at that table, wasn't it? Here. How am I going to get this off? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this can open it or something? No. I thought just for a second it looked like a bottle opener. Weird angle. Yeah, maybe that would work, but what is this about? Kind of wish I had those scissors. Cut that up. Let's look at this thing again. I don't get it. I don't get it. All Hmm. Well, I'm not seeing it. But we can stare at it for a few more minutes just because it's coming up on the end of that, this segment. Going to the next break. There's nothing else in here, right? Just this thing here, right? Okay. I don't see what we're supposed to do with this one. Clearly I've overlooked something. I think I messed up at being off already, didn't I? There we go. Yeah, I don't know. If you got an idea, let me know. Hmm. Hmm. What does this have to do with anything? Oh, interesting. Why didn't I try that before ever? Wait a minute, what is all this? Oh, wait. X and S. Alright, so I think I'm missing a piece there. It looks like there's, well, I keep doing that. I don't do that. Alright, so clearly this is something to do with that. I need something else here. Even this looks like it's going to be one symbol short for whatever this miss is, but I don't see what that does. I guess it's go all the way up, all the way down, okay. Alright, I don't know what else to do with that. Oh, never mind. That was so weird. Alright, so they're... Alright, we're locked out of there now. Now we're going back into the bathroom. So maybe I could grab those scissors or something now. Alright. Alright. What am I missing, gang? Many lines should be better than just one, yeah. Alright. Wait, what does this thing say now? Password. W, what do you mean W? Oops, break time. Okay, I'll be back. So I'm back here. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'd let the game go for tonight. What do you guys think? Because, well, I was stuck on it, and B, I think maybe it's a good time to, because it's the last 20 minutes of the show, maybe it's a good thing to maybe try and do some, just do some triggers, you know? I was thinking I'd do a little combo of beard brush and then maybe the craft brush and some tapping and brushing kind of thing going on. So let's do that with, starting with the beard brush. I'll just brush the beard a bit. Brushing the beard a bit. Okay, that's enough brushing of the beard, I think. What do you think? Do a little bit of whispering here and there while I'm doing the tapping. Now I'll whisper over here while I'm doing some tapping. Now I'll whisper and tap both over here. Hey, Spa. Oh, you know, I just realized I'm going to go ahead and make that 1 clock invisible because there's no point in it. Because there's no more breaks tonight, you know what I mean? The 10 minutes is just to the end of the show, so. So I guess that's the thing. If anybody has any stuff they want to start mentioning it before the end of the show. know if I have any bedtime stories to tell. I can't even remember how most of the things go, really. So I have to read them from the Project Gutenberg stuff. You know, I don't know. Well, I don't think I'll be able to do a bedtime story, and I'm trying to figure out what would be a good. I don't know what I would do for a bedtime story right now this time. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank on coming up with a story. I guess just because it's pertinent to the channel, I'm going to be making some changes because I've decided I'm going to start. Oh, thanks for the compliment on the background. It's a fractal I made. I think I used Fractant for it. Anyway, what I was saying about, so I'm going to try and get on the horse, I suppose, and get back to actually making videos on a regular basis. So with that in mind, I'm not going to be doing mind tests every Monday anymore. I'm going to go back to doing it every other Monday. But that's because I'm going to start doing like Minesweep and Mastermind and Enigma, because all three of those seem to be really popular with folks. So I'll do those on Mondays, sort of rotating them around. And then later in the week I'll do, like probably Thursday or something, I'll do like a trigger video, or I'll, do, one of those countdown things, or play solitaire, that kind of stuff. And hopefully in there I'll be able to get my head around doing some more of the NNSPB trippy stuff. But I guess I need to, well, if I'm going to make the videos, I got to make the videos. I can't let the loss of the access to the other channels, ruin everything, you know what I mean? So I guess it just means that until some miracle happens, I won't be making any money off of YouTube, really. Well, I did get paid this month, but it went down. It's nosediving. Do some brushing on the microphone because I quite like that sound. Just for my own winding down purposes, I'm going to indulge myself in brushing on the microphone a little bit. But I think, at least I hope that some of you will find it an enjoyable thing to have me So that'll be it for tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. And, you know, of course, play back later and comment and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Also, I encourage you guys to go back and watch old videos from the other channel, because, you know, if you want to support me, that's the way to do it. Because if you keep watching those videos, then, you know, I'll keep getting paid via YouTube. And also the thank you button and all that stuff works over there. It can't work over here because of the nonsense that's, you know, I can't get access. So, I don't know. If anybody has a miraculous idea of how to solve my problem, that would be great. But otherwise, we will just keep banging forward and see where the world takes us. And again, I hope you guys had a good time. And I hope to see you next Saturday. And look for this Monday is Mind Test Monday. Next Monday will not be. But there you go. Okay. Nighty-night, everybody.